I'm on my way to go have 3 bowls of udon, so you don't have to. But of course, after you see what I'm going to have, you may actually want to. For those of you who already watch my channel, you know that I cover everything from technology, travel, taste, and of course now Tesla. And I pretty much do a video every week, and I've done that for the last 3 years. Recently, however, I missed about a month due to a very busy work schedule. But that was until my last video about updating my Tesla Model 3 software straight from a toilet bowl in Japan. I'll leave a link above for that video. Now, in that episode, I briefly talked about a great ramen and dumpling restaurant that I found while I was walking around there. And with the memory of that great Japanese food fresh in my mind, I thought that it might be a good idea to find something here in Las Vegas that might help fill the void until the next time I am back in Tokyo. And I think I may have found the right place. So in this episode of what I like to call Off the Strip, I'm venturing out my Model 3 to an authentic Japanese udon restaurant called Sanuki. And it's located on the corner of Decatur and Spring Mountain. So let's go ahead now and check it out. Got done with my meal at the Cafe Sanuki, and right off the bat I'm going to tell you I really liked it. Now, first of all, I'm going to give you what I think are the cons, and the cons really don't affect the restaurant itself. I thought that the neighborhood was just a little bit on the sketchy side, so if you do drive yourself there, make sure that you don't leave any valuables in the car, because literally as I was driving by the parking lot that was right near there, I saw a bunch of broken glass as if a car was broken into. So that again doesn't really affect the restaurant, but it's the area itself. Also, it's about a little over 3 miles from the Link Hotel off the Strip, so it's a little further that way than most restaurants that I reviewed that are off the Strip. So I looked up an Uber ride, and to get an Uber from the Link area to this particular restaurant was going to run around $11 to $12. So, and you'd have to obviously double that to go on the way back. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, the restaurant itself, again, it was very good. They basically have 3 types of udon. They have some soup udon, they have a saute udon, and then they have what they call a cold and warm udon menu. I pretty much got one item from each. So off the soup udon menu, I got the soyu pork. It was delicious. The broth was very good. The pork was a little fatty, but the pork itself was really tasty. So off the saute menu, I got something called mentai cream. That was actually very good. It was a little filling because it's very rich in taste. And then off the cold and warm udon menu, I wound up getting the Zaru Udon. It's very similar to another Japanese dish called Zaru Soba, which is cold dipping noodles. And that too was phenomenal. As far as the drinks there, it's basically fountain drinks you serve yourself. The place was almost cafeteria style, in that you go up, you order what you need, and then you go grab your drink and you grab a seat. The place was very large, and seating wasn't a problem there whatsoever. And aside from the udon, they have other items such as tempura, rice rolls, Udon, and then they basically the Japanese sandwiches. Now, all in all, I give Cafe Sanuki really a big thumbs up. The food was fantastic. The noodles were done perfectly. The only thing that I say is that you got to keep in mind the area, unfortunately, is a little bit sketchy. Has nothing to do with the restaurant itself. So if you do drive yourself, make sure you don't leave any valuables in the cars. I did see what looked like glass from cars that were broken into previously. So hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed the noodles. If so, click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And click the notification bell so you can be notified of any new videos that I post along the way. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.